5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
With its complement of cannons, it can...
Here we go.
Who are those intruders?
We will see.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Since the decimation of... With its complement of cannons, it can... Wait. Who are those intruders?
Defensive.
Should be okay to greed a bit here. Know roughly how much damage everything is going to do.
Defensive.
Okay, that was pretty good. Our Warlock maybe has never played his spec before, because he did send Infernal there. I'm not sure what's going on. That is definitely not good.
Cursed.
So as a priest, you can decurse yourself on that because there's a slow component, and you can remove the slow component.
Defensive.
So it will basically get rid of it. I'm actually going to use my trinket here. So the tank's in a bit of a sticky spot. I'm going to go ahead and PS him here because he has the debuff from the caster as well. And he did not have any Shining Light stacks to heal himself if he wanted to do so.
Defensive.
The Shining Light is the buff that paladins use that gives them free heals on themselves. So I track that because basically if they have free heals available, then that means that they can choose to make their health go up if they'd like it to go up. And if they aren't, then that means that they still feel safe, right?
Empowered.
Cursed.
Empowered.
Spread.
I PI'd the rogue. I think they're a bad PI target, but he's also the only one doing damage, so I don't know. Other people are doing tank damage right now for some reason. Our buddy was very confident in me there. He did Demonic Healthstone though. I'm just surprised pre-Dark Pact it. Dark Pact is only a 1-minute cooldown, so the chances of you being picked twice before this thing dies is pretty low.
Only one more ship and the Dawnbreaker is ours again.
He probably wants us to kill the Nightfall Commander just because they hurt. But he's been fairly tanky so far as paladins go. I'd probably say maybe upper 20% of paladins I've seen so far.
Red.
Okay, so you can see he still has 2 shining lights. If he wants to heal himself, he can heal himself. I should not have really sent my Mindbender there, but it is what it is. Not exactly like it's a long cooldown. She'll start off with beams. The main thing here is just going to be not trolling. I'm gonna go ahead and PI this guy. Because I was not impressed with the Warlock on the first pull, so... Ideally, if you're doing this fight as like a DPS, you want to be doing... This is probably not the best phase. Actually, this is a really good phase. We're good, we're good. You sort of want to like bait the pulls and then move back in so you can get cleaved by AoE healing easier if you're a DPS on that fight.
5, 4,
She'll do
3,
pools immediately as we
2,
get back here.
1.
And then the reason I was worried about the phase timing is that this boss actually goes immune instead of 99% damage reduction. So as a Disc Priest, you cannot heal the debuff at all. Where is our Warlock? I like cannot get to them.
Empowered.
This one is a bit scary here. Okay, we're good. As a DPS, you just want to be looking to see... You actually kind of want to don't kick... You kind of want to not kick this boss because it offsets your timings in an interesting way. But like here, see how like there's so much time between the debuff going out? Like you would not use a defensive on this as a DPS, but like if you were to have a decent amount of that debuff going into the obsidian beams, you would definitely want to use a defensive, right? So hopefully she does not do... Okay, good. She did not. This should be a pretty good... Assuming we can, like, push her here. A lot of people, die to that. I'm not sure why. What is this guy up to so far? Okay, so the rogue is basically the only guy that's
5,
decent.
4,
That's
3,
a little rough.
2, 1.
Yeah, the rest of our damage is rather low. I'm not even entirely sure the Warlock is at his computer.
Find and defeat them, or we will have to face that commander at full strength.
Well, we'll see. The timer in here is pretty lenient. I'm hoping that we can...
Empowered.
I'm gonna fade early on that
Dot.
because I didn't want to get aggro while he was pulling it in. Now, Paladin has a lot of ways of dealing with this heal reduction, so he should be able to work it out if he wants to. They have their own bubble, and then they can also spell warding if they want to. I will go ahead and use something on him here. Yeah, see, that's what I was worried about. I PS'd him, and then he immediately bubbled. They have a lot of good ways of dealing with it, and I shouldn't have done that, so that's my fault. I should have just trusted him.
Dot.
Spell warding, like I said, also works on these. It will prevent the buff from going up, I believe. So if you do like a CC, like a cap totem into it, then it should reset all your stacks basically. This is definitely a ballsy play. I do love when DPS get the mechanic like that, and then Dark Pact, it's the strength is based on your current HP, not your maximum HP. So just seeing them wait to use it when their HP is like already low is kind of sad. Not really sure why you would hold on to it. This is a rough pull for a tank. I would be very scared, because what's going to happen is people are going to be focusing the mini, not the commander, and these commanders hurt.
Dot.
He doesn't have anything, but his HP is holding strong and on cooldowns.
Empowered.
Dot.
So like this is, I'm going to use Trinket here because I couldn't get his health back up as fast as I really wanted to get his health back up there. He lamb hands. I got flashbanged by my penance turning me around because this dude's standing behind me for some reason. I'll just back up. He should be good. Okay. He does not. He's doing very good as a paladin, though. Like I said, I like this guy. Where is our boy going? Over here. Our damage is very low. It seems to be hard to find good DPS. The tanks have been good enough, I think. I'm going to go ahead and just PS him on the pull here. He did proc his cheat, which is a little bit annoying.
Dot.
Okay, our rogue 8, I think a frontal or aggro.
Dot.
I guess we're just not battle resing either. It's probably what he was waiting on. This is usually the Bloodlust
Dot.
pull. What are these? These guys are
Dot.
very bad. I guess we're saving Bloodlust for next key. I don't know.
Empowered.
Dot.
This is a group of all time, for sure.
We've weakened the Nerubians' foothold on the town and their commander.
Empowered.
Dot. Defensive.
I do not know what direction these are going because of my...
Empowered.
Dot. Defensive.
Empowered.
Defensive.
Luckily, my daughter and her children are safe. You've weakened the commander and cleansed them.
What are we at? 14 minutes. This one's probably not going to be timed, but we'll see. Maybe it is. Yeah, I don't ever need mana as a discipline priest, it's fine.
Defensive. Defensive.
You want to, I don't know what
Targeted.
he's necessarily pinging, but there's a couple things you want to be aware of here. Like shadow thingies. Are very,
Defensive.
like, annoying to gather as the tank. So he might have been pinging for people just to be, like, near him, so that way he doesn't have to go chase them. The boss knocks the tank
Targeted.
back, so it's sort of annoying for the tank to have to also then, like, try to run to get those. You only have so much mobility. So on this boss, you want to be careful for that
Empowered.
little candle on the right there. Its hitbox is like weird. It can sometimes hit the orb more than the other stuff.
Targeted.
And then I guess I'm just getting all of these. And then the fourth orb is a
Defensive.
trinket to help reduce the impact of that. I don't know if there's another bad overlap, but I think it's pretty far into the fight if there is one. And then I'm moving back in for these shadows.
Targeted.
Okay, I guess I'll get all of them.
Defensive. Targeted.
Okay. Yet again, trying to make sure that I'm not hitting either of those candles.
Defensive.
My antenna ran away from me. Hello?
Targeted.
I'm just gonna use my trinket here in case it's some sort of weird janky thing. I don't know.
Targeted.
Hoping we just kill the boss here. There
Defensive.
we go. Count. We have 10 minutes. We need 10%. He might be trying to do it. Okay, never mind.
You saved Merodar, champion. We'll drive
Should be good. Just sort of depends how much this is.
Defensive.
Empowered.
They've sent a force back up and retaken the Dawnbreaker. The Order of Light steals the Dawnbreaker. Merodar will be defensive.
Okay, he does not have bubble, and he will have it very soon, because he reduces the cooldown of every time he casts a spell.
Defensive.
So if he feels that he needs to press it, he can press it here. So let's let him do that. I kind of had the feeling that he would. He doesn't exactly need it for anything else. So I figured I'll save the pain suppression for the mini-boss on the ship. You need 93.5% count before you can go up here. Just, you know, if you're ever looking at it for some reason, I don't know. Now these first two, I don't know who they're going to go on, but after that I can make a loose
Defensive.
prediction on who I think they're going to be on. So it's not going to be on me or the shaman again.
Get these shadow creatures off my ship.
So as you can see, it was not on me or the shaman. And then it will reset, and I don't really know who it will go on after this. I think it will probably be the tank plus somebody else. But I'm pretty strong right now, so I don't care, I think.
Defensive. Cursed.
Use my fade to get rid of that debuff on me. Okay, it's on those two, we're good. Rogues are invulnerable to all damage because of feint. So this next one I'm rather weak for, so we will probably trinket it.
Empowered.
Okay, one of them is on the tank and the other's on the rogue, so I'm going to be greedy.
What is that fresh horror?
Okay, he needs to very much get to that. Okay, good. I was worried I was going to start doing the tank buster thingy.
Empowered.
Um,
Empowered.
I guess I'm just going to put it on him.
Bombs.
As a DPS on this fight, you don't really ever need to defensive the AoE. That is the thing the healer's not really going to ever want you to defensive. And the reason for that is just basically
Bombs.
I've got to heal the other people anyway that may or may not have defensives up, so like it's not that big of a deal to add one more person to the pile. I mean, swarmed by these when there's nothing to do, so that's fun. Timer looks really good.
The lamplighter's blessing will keep you safe.
But the thing that will actually kill you on this fight is not the AoE, it is the double strands. So it's not the single strand, it's the double strand.
5,
So this fight basically 30 seconds in, he's going to use his first eruption, so I send everything on pull, including Mindbender, and it will be back up for the first AoE. And then I believe he will do a single run out, so like the line or something, and then there should be like a double run out where the two people get the strands that you have to break. The two strands that you have to break are what I'm talking about. Those are the thing that will kill you as a DPS. They are the most dangerous part, and that's what you would like. That's what you want to defensive. If your healer can't heal one of the AoEs, they can't heal all of the AoEs probably. So that's just, there's no point ever. Like this, you don't want a defensive that. That's, you know, it doesn't matter. I was an idiot and used my Mindbender incorrectly because I was talking. But that is the one that you do want to use something on. And they did, so that was good. I'm going to shield before the AoE damage to get 10% more damage. This next mechanic is the one that kind of sucks. It's these spinneret strands. And yeah, this is what's going to hurt you. The pennants turning my screen is always very annoying.
Empowered.
I'm gonna go ahead and use something on him there. Still have a lot of cooldowns left, I may as well use something. Okay. Easy enough. That's a good stopping point. I don't need Gambit, I don't think. I think I have 17 Gambit done already, so I do. And I'm done with vault keys for the week. So that will be it for my keys. We'll see if we upload that one to YouTube. Probably will. Hope everybody has a nice day.